What's up, guys? It's Kavon with FunctionalFitnessVA, and today we're going to be doing the band pull apart. That's right, trying to work my upper back. In between the shoulder blades, more or less, but everything across there. So, first thing we'll use is a band, right? Because it's called the band pull apart. I'm going to grab it a little outside shoulder width. I don't need to make it super taut or super intense. It's taut, but it's not like it's a bunch of resistance. I'm going to keep my elbows more or less straight. I'm going to pull my arms away from each other till the band touches my chest. While doing this, I want to stay extended through my upper back, right? So my chest is kind of bowing forward as I pull the band apart. Right? That way I can get a bigger squeeze in the upper back, more activation back there. Right? Notice the angle here, it's slightly down. I like that a little better than the straight back one, because the straight back one will get you to hit your upper traps and do the old chicken neck thing and put a little stress or too much work in the back of your neck. All right, you could do it, but going with this slightly downward angle as I pull apart makes it so my chest kind of pushes up into the band, right? And gets me to squeeze those lower lats and traps. Yeah, ooh, don't do that, right? You don't want to extend through your low back though as you're doing it. So lock that in place, a little ab squeeze, a little glute squeeze, get a little external rotation here. Your elbows are pointing towards the ground a little bit, and start about chin height, then pull apart into the middle of your chest, right? Get that squeeze in the upper back. So notice I don't kind of just stop when it hits my chest. I still try and squeeze a little more down and back, creating that V-type sensation back there, right? In the back view, you can see I'm going slightly down as I squeeze my shoulder blades towards each other, pull the band apart. The V. Right? Same thing with one of the jump stretch bands or the pull-up assist bands. These generally are a little tougher in resistance, although you can find some light ones. But again, I don't try to make it max resistance. I grab it a little wider than shoulder width, pull apart, give a little squeeze back there. I'm just trying to get the muscles to work a bit, burn a bit, activate. Again, focusing on shoulders down, chest up, squeezing into the V position. Right? So, since we're externally rotating our arms, as long as it doesn't bother your shoulder, we could get into a little already externally rotated arm position. So your palms are facing up or supinated. Grab it, same thing, pull back and apart. Some people, this can cause a little irritation in the shoulder, so watch out for that. Right? Boom, I'm on a bench. Because we could also do this from laying on your chest on a bench. We can use dumbbells for this if you don't have bands handy. Sometimes even just the weight of your arms really makes this work. So I like the bench because you can kind of push your stomach into the bench, support yourself, and extend through your upper back. You could do this standing and bent over. Sometimes they call it a bent over lateral raise. That works too. I like the bench a little better. Gives you a little feedback. So I'll grab my little dumbbells here. Start with my arms straight. All right, don't bend them just because the ground's in the way. That'll make it like a row, right? On this one, I like externally rotating, so thumbs out to the side, pull the arms away from each other and up towards the ceiling, squeezing in that same area, the lat, the mid, scapular, upper back position, right? Same thing that when you were standing, glutes and abs, just on a little bit so you don't use your low back to do this movement. So I put my legs up on the bench, give a little squeeze in my glutes and abs, and then I pull apart. And notice as I pull apart with the dumbbells, I peel my chest away a little bit, similar to the batwing row in that regard. So you're getting that extension through your upper back and thoracic spine. So you're not flexing and chicken necking, right? Because we don't want to do that. So I'm extending through my chest as I pull my arms and the weights away from each other, just like the standing version, right? Trying to work that upper back the whole time. So that's the band pull apart or reverse fly. Give it a try.